जिंदगी का साथ निभाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया, हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा।
How have you imbibed the song "मैं जिंदगी का साथ" in your real life?
I think it's an attitude of life. It's an attitude of life that keeps you going all the time. Because everybody in every walk of life has ups and downs of life. And here's a man who's totally optimistic, he's positive. He says they have to be, as you go on moving, climbing up to a mountain, and you keep on looking at the mountain and do not look back. There can be moments when you suddenly stop for a while, get tired, or slip to fall back, and again get up, start moving again until the time you reach the mountain. So that's a great attitude. So I think this attitude, whenever I go there, people hail me as a man who belongs to this philosophy. So I think people will identify this, and here's Devanand again, Devanand in person with this philosophy. I think these songs are remembered, they shall be remembered all the time, as long as good poetry, good music is remembered by the world. Absolutely eternal.
What inspires you? This is a question that a lot of people inspires you to keep working, keep working. Everybody will ask you this question.
I tell you why it's a very, very important question, because I've been at it, picture after picture after picture after picture, and year after year after year after year. Because I'm a cinema man. When I go to a place and meet people, in my subconscious state of mind, they say my mind, the possibility of projecting it. So I've dabbled with cinema all the time, and I think the very fact when I make a film, I have a feeling all the time that this movie will be seen by lots of those people who could be at this very moment thinking of Devanand in some part of the world, or discussing him, or admiring him, or even criticizing him, but not ignoring him. Because of his great long span, his dedication, and his totally mind. Motion picture making, writing is totally intellect, creativity. I always make films out of my heart, out of my mind. They're not remakes. They should not be remakes. If you make a remake, which means your creativity is dead, you're bankrupt in your ideas. No one will go in for any adaptation of a foreign film. No. But if the idea is your own, and you have the whole world to look at it, and your canvas is your own, and the feeling at the back of your mind when the world will look at it and admire it, you are the Lord and Master of yourself, all by yourself. You don't need anything else. That's me. I've earned it. It's a fantastic feeling. Such a long span. There's no ego involved, but it's just happened. It just happened, and because it's happened, and I'm looking at your eyes, and I'm looking at your eyes with admiration, and I love it. Because if I'm releasing charge sheet, I'll think of you and somebody else, and many other people will be watching it. And I'm sure they'll be looking forward. कि अभी देव ने इस स्टेज पे क्या किया है, देखिए यार, हम दोनों तो हमने देख लिया है, अच्छा अब चार्ज शीट देखने क्या है. So I think living is worth it with what I am, what I'm doing, and all by myself.
What is it that you do in your daily life? Would you like to share some secrets of how to live your life to be so active?
Listen, what I do with my life, I live a good life because I'm a thinker. I read the newspapers. I'm in touch with the world. I travel. I have friends, not those friends who look, I'm missing you, come and let's have a drink together. I don't like drinks, but I meet them and I want to meet them. And I'm watching humanity on television also. I travel the world. And when I'm writing a script, I'm seeing the whole world in my thoughts on paper when I'm delineating them, writing about them, their emotions. Sure, because my basic education is B Honours in English. The rest is all my rubbing shoulders with my companions, my friends, my compatriots, my companions of the world. Wherever I go, I make friends. Not Indians, foreigners. I've travelled quite a lot. And wherever I go, I see good cinema. And if I like something, I start building a script on that. I've got so many scripts ready to be shot. But you cannot make all the films together. Because life is short, and art is long. It takes 1.5 years to make a film. It takes quite a long time to do a script. But I'm very fast because I'm very motivated. Once I get hold of a thought, and I'm hung on that thought, then it's very quick for me because I'm with it 24 hours. I don't care. Selfishly with it. Good for me, for myself, and not for my work. May not be very good for the world, but then the world starts feeling, look, he's got his nose up in there. He doesn't even meet people. But people don't realize that that's their banana. What can I do? I love it this way.
What is your daily routine like, sir? How do you live your day?
Depends on what I'm doing at that moment.
If you're not writing a script.
Look, I sleep late because I watch the news. I sleep late, and then I want to get up a little late if I can. But if I'm working, and work-wise I'm doing lots of things together. Either I'm writing, or I'm directing, and I'm facing a camera, or I'm behind the camera, or I'm editing, or I'm sitting with my planning, and my administration, my studio, which is now being replanned. Because at this moment I'm like a gypsy, very small makeshift arrangement. But I'll go back in 6 to 8 months. So there are a lot of things. Then I travel, I go abroad, whatever I feel at that moment. But I'm not the type, let's go and have a drink together and waste each and every evening with friends. Because this is the same thing over and over and over again. No. But because I'm basically a thinker and I enjoy it, and I think I'm a loner by temperament, and loner with the liking to be loner. If I was not a loner, I wouldn't be a writer. If I was not a loner, I would not be doing a film that I think I want to do, because it needs total concentration. I'm just used to it. That's my style of functioning. I like to read. I like to go to a bookshop and get hold of a book. But when I get hold of a book and start reading, then suddenly I give it up. Things start happening in my mind. And I'm with it. And I enjoy it. खाते हुए, उठते हुए, बैठते हुए, सोते हुए, शेव करते हुए. And then, when you're doing a picture, you're living with that picture and the people of that picture for 1.5 years. And then you switch on to another one, and that's another world again, another movie, another thought, another setup. Few other companions, other locations. I'm very futuristic. What's happening now will have an effect on what's going to happen tomorrow. If you see a Navketan film, any of the Navketan films, they are ahead of times. That's why I say Hum Dono is modern. Hum Dono is not backdated. It can be seen new today by anybody, because the same emotion that reigns anytime, anywhere in the world, in the hearts of the world, in the hearts of the people. So I'm happy.
जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया, जो मिल गया उसी को मुकद्दर समझ लिया, मुकद्दर समझ लिया, मुकद्दर समझ लिया। जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया, जो खो गया मैं उसको भुलाता चला गया। हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ा